Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be telling a story time on how I found out I was pregnant and how I told my family. So if you're trying to hear this story, keep on watching and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I post. And let's go. Okay, so all right. So it's like August. We're gonna take it back to like August, right? So, I had already had my birthday. My birthday was in July, and like around August 14th, 17th, August 17th through like the 20th, I was like feeling weird. I was feeling kind of, my body was kind of like thrown off. It wasn't, I just wasn't feeling right. I wasn't feeling right. So I'm like telling Devontae, Devontae's my boyfriend. Telling Devontae like, babe, like, I feel weird, I didn't get my cycle that month. So, well, it hadn't came yet because the month hadn't by. It hadn't came yet. So I'm like, okay, sometimes my cycle will come when it wants to come. It'll come late, it'll come early, it'll come whenever. So I'm just like, okay, maybe it's just, being really late, So, no. I told Devontae was like, okay, take a pregnancy test. So I'm like, take a what? A what? You gotta take a pregnancy test. I said, okay. So I go to CVS, right? And I pick up a first response. And that's, first responses, like those are the like the ones, like they don't lie. So I picked up a first response test. And first response tests come with two in a pack. They come with the test and the confirmation. Okay, you got them two lines, and then you got the one that say yes, no, pregnant, not pregnant. So I get home, I go straight to the bathroom. I came in through the garage, go straight to the bathroom, took the test, and you know how it says if one of the lines is faded, that means you're not pregnant. So at first one of the lines was faded. And then that thing faded clear. It was clear as day. Like there was no fade, nothing. No, it was there. I was two lines, two clear pink lines. I was like, and so I took the confirmation test, child. That thing said pregnant. I said, like, I was like in total shock, like disbelief. Like I just wanted to bust out in tears. I was just like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I don't know. So mind you now, Devontae is out of town working in Wisconsin at this time. So he wasn't here. So I had to FaceTime him. I FaceTimed him, and I didn't take a picture of the test because I was in such a rush to get it in the trash can and get it out in the garbage in the garage, so nobody would find it, because I didn't want my mama to find out that way, because I had a plan on how I was going to tell my mama, which I'm going to get into later on in this video. So I FaceTimed told Devontae, and he was like, what? He was shocked. He was shocked, and it was like, he was shocked and also in disbelief, so he almost kind of didn't believe me. But I'm like, bro, I took two tests, bro. I know my body. And we're women, okay? That's just on period. So this man told me to take another one. I said, no, I'm not taking another one. I don't need to take another one because I know I'm pregnant. At this point, I don't need to take another test. And he just kept begging me and begging me and begging me and begging me and begging me to take another test. So August 20th, I believe, was a Friday, because we was having something over here. And I think I had just got off work. I got off work at like 5 o'clock. I just got off work. I came home and I said, okay, I'm gonna go home and eat something first. And then I'm gonna go and get this other test. So I came home, finished eating, I ate, got myself settled. Okay, so this time I took Cinnabon with me. I took Cinnabon with me. I was told my mom, I said, all right, I'm finna go get something from this. I'm finna go to the store. I'm finna go to the store or whatever. And so I go to the store, y'all. This time I pick up a clear blue. First responses at clear blues, those are the ones, okay? So I picked up the clear blue. And so I came home. Mind you, now it's people, my cousins over here, my aunties over here. I was like, all right, we're coming through the garage. So when you come in through the garage at my house, as soon as you come in through the garage, you got my room, you got the bathroom, it's in the back. So nobody couldn't see me come from the front door and just make a beeline to the bathroom. So I came in through the garage and I went into the bathroom and then I took the test. So the test was positive, okay? This test says pregnant, and then the confirmation test says yes or no. The other one said yes. This time I actually FaceTimed him again and showed him what the results said. And so by this time, I'm already having morning sickness. Now, mind you, I'm not trying to tell my mama yet. Okay, keep that in mind. I'm not telling my mama yet. And also, if you know, she also has a boutique called Curves Unleashed. So around this time is when we started shooting for Curves Unleashed. So I'm not showing it, right? I just have this little tiny bit of a stomach. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta shoot, because I'm the face now, right now. I'm the face. So I'm just like, okay. And so here we come, photo shoot time, everything's set up. And so in the midst of us taking pictures, my mama keeps saying, Shannon, sucking your stomach. So I'm like, I can't, mama, I'm on my period, my cramps. My stomach hurt. And so then, that's why I kept saying, I was like, I don't really feel good. My cycle just came on. I'm just like, just give me, just bear with me or whatever. So then we had another shoot. It was the same thing. Like it was clear. I had a little gut. Like I already have a little pudge, but I always had a flat stomach. I just always had a gut, just a little tiny gut. But then at this point, it was just like, all right, like, okay, I know, and now it's like, okay, just keep the ball rolling with the cycle, okay? Do not break. And so she kept telling me, kept over and over, like I'm already sucking in my stomach, and she want me to, and I'm just like, I can't. And at this point, I want to yell, girl, I'm pregnant. I can't suck in my stomach. So no, I kept it G, and the photos came out bomb, right? So, and mind you now, I'm having morning sickness, bad ass morning sickness, every day morning sickness. And honestly, I can't even cap. I was having morning sickness like early August, but I didn't know what it was coming from. I thought it was just happening because of my cycle, because sometimes that'll happen on my cycle. But I had found out that I was pregnant. I knew then that it was because of that. So what would happen is every morning when I got up to brush my teeth, I was throwing up. And it was that empty stomach fluid, that fluid. Now, mind you, I was getting up every morning, every single morning, getting up, throwing up, going to work, getting up, throwing up, going to work, getting up, throwing up, going to work, not telling nothing, not telling nobody I felt sick, and then everything started changing. My boobs got big as hell overnight. Oh my gosh. And then certain stuff, like certain smells, like when I would get up to get ready for work and put on this lotion, that lotion became so stank to me. Oh my gosh, everything became stank. Every time I went to lunch, every time I went to lunch for work, I was eating fries because I needed salt. I needed salt, okay? I was getting large fries from McDonald's, large fries from Burger King, large fries from Wendy's, large fry me please, okay? That's it. So September rolls around and I get to work, and at this point I'm like, okay, I can't do this no more. Like, I just was not feeling getting up, coming into this office. So I pulled my supervisor to the side. I said, hey, we need to talk. Put my supervisor to the side, told him, I said, look, I'm pregnant. And he was like, what? I was like, yes, I am pregnant. And he was like, okay, go talk to HR. Go talk to HR. So talked to HR, they did their little thing. Now I work from home. Now they got me on leave. I'm on maternity leave, like pregnancy leave, kind of, sort of, because they don't want you in the office if you're pregnant, because then you're high risk. So yeah, for, COVID. So tell my mama that I had told my mom previously that I was having a stomach virus. And I told my mama, I said, okay, look, I was feeling so bad at work today that they got me on this sick leave because I got this stomach virus. So they said, in the midst of me being on this leave, that I could potentially work from home. They sent me they sent me some information on my work website, basically saying that what's a part of this package is we'll help you find another job within the company, because it's a contract job. We'll help you find another job within the company. You can work from home potentially. So I said, okay. So this job called me, offered me the job, work from home, cool. Now I'm working from home. So I still didn't tell my mama. I didn't tell my mama. So by this time, we had something over here. We had Curves Unleashed had launched. They launched September 1. So we had a Curves Unleashed happy hour photo shoot thing over here. So I'm still doing makeup. I'm doing people's makeup. I did my cousin's makeup. I did my auntie makeup. So I'm just doing makeup or whatever. And I told my two cousins. I told Diamond, because I was doing Diamond makeup at the time, and Aaliyah hadn't came out the room yet. And it was the perfect time because my aunties and my other cousins and my mama was in her room with her door closed. So I told Diamond, I said, Diamond, girl, I got something to tell you. And I was like, I'm pregnant. And she was like, oh, I knew it was either you or your sister, my sister-in-law, Courtney. I was like, no, girl, it's me. And she was like, oh my God, how you gonna tell me something like this? What? And I was like, don't you say nothing. Be quiet. Shush. I said I was gonna talk to you and Aaliyah anyway. So now I might as well talk to Aaliyah now. So Aaliyah comes out and she sees me talking to Diamond and we like whispering and she like, what y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? And I'm like, okay. So I said, I'm pregnant to Aaliyah. And Aaliyah lost her mind. Okay, she jumped and screamed and was so happy. And she was like, how are you going to tell me something like this and expect me to hold it? I said, hun, I need you to hold it because, well, no, let me backtrack. Before I told Diamond and Aaliyah, the very first person to know I was pregnant was my best friend, Shakenya. As soon as I got off the phone with Devontae, I text Shakenya and I text her 911 with exclamation points. And we got this thing where 911, it's an emergency. FaceTime me. Don't even call me. FaceTime. FaceTime. Do not. It's real because my best friend lives in South Carolina. So I text her and then she FaceTimed me. And I said, girl, I'm pregnant. And she lost her marbles first. Lost her mind. She found out in August. So yeah, Aaliyah was no, I told my brother. I did tell my brother. I told my brother, then I told Diamond, and then I told Aaliyah. And my brother was so supportive. He was happy for me, so that made me feel a lot better because I was like, still like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. My brother was so supportive of me. He was so supportive and he was happy for me. So that made me really happy. And then I told Diamond and then I told Aaliyah and they were so happy. And I was like, dang, like, you know, I feel good now. Like I ain't, you know, so yeah. Then still all this time going by, time. And then we get to like mid-September, right? Like September 15th type stuff. So I had a plan. I had these onesies that I ordered from Amazon, customized onesies, and they say baby white 2021. The onesies came, but I had them delivered to my brother's house so they wouldn't be delivered to my grandma or my mama's house, so nobody wouldn't think to look into, you know, my stuff and be nosy. And mind you, I hadn't told my sister-in-law yet. My sister don't know. So they came, but instead of Amazon putting the box outside of my brother's house, they put it in his mailbox, and my brother couldn't find the key to his mailbox. So my announcement plan had to get altered because I had a set date that I wanted to tell my mama and my daddy. So what ended up happening was I ended up telling my sister-in-law, Courtney, that I was pregnant and that my onesies had went to her house, and she started crying. Now, my sister-in-law is a Cancer. We are both Cancers. My birthday is July 19th. Hers is July 21st. My mama's July 20th. We're all Cancers. We're emotional. We can cry at the drop of a dime. So she started crying, and so I'm crying. And by this time, when I told Courtney, my mama had went to the store. So it was just me and Courtney in the house. Me and Courtney in the house. Markel found out after Shakenya found out. So he found out still it was August. So she calls Markel and was like, you been coming home and getting in the bed with me every single night and you knew this and you didn't tell me? And he like, yep, my sister told me not to tell nobody. I said, that's why that's my brother, you know, loyalty. So yeah, So we were happy, and I really wanted to surprise Courtney anyway, so I wanted to tell Courtney myself. So what she ended up doing was she ended up buying me a baby onesie and some booties and some gift bags. So my plan was to have a camera set up in the house, have my mama and daddy in the house, film everything, tell my mama, tell my daddy, surprise, boom, and they know. Well, my daddy, being so scared of COVID, he didn't want to come inside the house. And it's like 95 degrees outside, bro. It's so hot. My daddy refused to come in the house. He would not come, bro. That made me so mad. Because I had called my daddy previously. I said, Daddy, I got something in the mail for you. It's a letter and it's really important. I need you to come inside the house to get the letter because you need to come in the house. I need you to come in the house to get the letter. We got to read it together. It's something important we need to read together. So I need you to come in the house. I was already like, nah, I ain't coming in the house. I ain't coming in the house. I ain't coming in the house. I'm like, but Daddy, I need you to come in the house, bro. Come in the house. Just come in the house, bro. So the day comes, my daddy does not come in the house. He pulls around the cul-de-sac. We got a cul-de-sac. He pulls around the cul-de-sac. And I'm like, Dad, come in the house, bro. Cause I wasn't finna come outside. I was not finna go outside, bro. It was so hot. And I was like, my dad didn't want to come in the house. So we all ended up outside. It was too hot for me to film. I was so hot and bothered. I wasn't thinking about filming. Like, no, just no. So I had my bags. My mama outside, Courtney outside, Cinnabon outside, my daddy outside, my brother outside. So, and it's like, we was doing something for, I think, my cousin's birthday. So this wasn't the middle of September. This may have been like it's still early in September. It's still early September. So I gave my mama her little gift bag. And my mom was like, what is this? This a gift you bought for a little birthday you showing me? And I was, excuse me, oh my God, Jesus. And I was like, no, mama. I said, just open it. So what is this, Shay? What is this? I said, mama, just open it. I said, it's for you, just open it. So she pulls out the onesies and she like, you pregnant? You pregnant? You pregnant? And I was like, yes, mama, I'm pregnant. She was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So she started all her dramatics and she all excited. So my daddy pulls out the booties. And so he goes, what's this? What is this? What is this? And I'm like, Daddy, they're baby booties. And he goes, you pregnant? You pregnant? And mind you now, I'm 26. I've only seen my daddy cry once in my life. One time. That was when my uncle died a long time ago. I had never seen my daddy cry besides that one time. And he cried that day. We was crying together. It was just so emotional. Oh my gosh, it was so emotional. And so then my daddy comes out, he says, oh, had I known y'all was doing this, I would have came in the house for this. Well, if you would have known, it wouldn't have been a surprise, you dingleberry butt. But okay. So we jumping around. Mind you, we in the street. My neighbors, we all in the street. I'm crying. We just crying. Everybody just crying. We just crying. And so then we had Curves Unleashed post-launch party. So the purpose of this party was really to tell the rest of my family that I was pregnant. So when we did this, it's the following weekend. So it's like September 10th, 8th, 10th, between those days. So the purpose was to tell the rest of my family. So by this time Devontae's here. Devontae came home because of my first prenatal appointment was coming up that following Monday. So he came down, he took leave from work, came down so we could go together. So he's at the post-launch party with me. And so what we did was we just went and got the booties, got the onesies and the bags. And everybody was outside talking, drinking, having a good time. And we just went and we just stood like this. We just pulled out the booties and the onesies. We just wait for people to notice. And then everybody went crazy. Everybody went crazy. And the whole time, like when I told them, like me and Devontae just knew that it was a boy. We had it made up in our minds that it was a boy. Like we wanted a boy. I wanted a boy. I wanted a boy. I had named him everything. D2 Junior, Devontae Jr. Yes, it was going to be a second. That's what it was going to be. I was not playing. And everybody kept saying, oh no, it's a girl. My best friend, Shakenya, when I first told Shakenya, oh my God, I can't wait to see my baby girl. She wanted a girl. Diamond wanted a girl. Aaliyah wanted a girl. Everybody wanted a girl. But me and Devontae's parents, they wanted boys too. And so, yeah, that's that whole shebang. And then it wasn't until November, until November hit that I did my gender reveal, and then that's when I told everybody else, social media and all of that stuff. So yeah, and then I found out I was having a girl. And if you follow me on social media, I posted the gender reveal on my channel. I posted on my channel, and then I posted pictures and stuff from my gender reveal. So we're having our baby girl. And I honestly couldn't be happier. Like I was happy. I wanted a boy, but knowing that I'm gonna have a girl, like, oh my gosh, there's going to be a little me. So yes, it's like now, and then now, I'm doing March. So like feeling her move and hearing her heartbeat and seeing her be active on the ultrasounds, it's just so amazing to me. So like, yes, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I cannot wait to meet my baby girl. I feel like my pregnancy is flying. Oh, so let's talk about this prenatal appointment, y'all. So I get to my prenatal appointment and I'm thinking, okay, I found out in August I'm newly pregnant. They told me that I may potentially be like 6 to 8 weeks. All right. So I get there, and so when you go to your first prenatal screening, it's the ultrasound, and your first prenatal screening is vaginal. So it's they put that shit in that stuff in there, and so my doctor tell me, oh, you're farther along than I thought. You're about 3 months. Girl, what? She's like, yeah, you're doing March 17th to be exact. Okay, so then she said, yeah, you must have conceived in like June. Now, in June, Devontae was still here. He didn't leave until after my birthday, like at the end of July. So my birthday is July 19th. So I found out I was pregnant, and I was already 3 months when I found out I was pregnant. Wow. And you know, I know y'all thinking, how didn't you know in June and July? How didn't you know? How didn't you know? I hadn't seen any changes. My body hadn't started changing. Like I had got a little thicker, but it wasn't like, weight fluctuates normally anyway, but there was no pregnancy signs. Like I was still eating normal, I was still drinking normal, I was still smoking the hookah. Like I didn't feel no morning sickness, nothing until August hit. And then, yeah, that's when everything just got cut off. Like I kind of switched up eating. I don't really like certain stuff that I used to like. I don't like no more because this baby, my baby says no. She don't, I don't like that. And she'll reject it and I will feel sick. So like August is when everything started changing for me. So yeah. So that was the full story of how I found out I was pregnant and how I told my family I was pregnant. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I post. And what else you guys want to see in my other videos, as far as if you have any specific things you want to see in regards to maternity, because I would love to, post videos of everything you guys ask for. I have a list of things, but if you guys have anything specific, just let me know and I will get that video out first before I continue my schedule. So yes, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was entertaining and I wasn't boring. It is my first story time, so I was kind of glad to really show you guys my real personality. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I post, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.